Oh, what was that? Well, hello everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is not what I wanted to share. What's going on here? Interesting. So I'm stopping to share. Everything's going bad, but hey, nothing wrong with that. So first of all, the Constellation jingle logo didn't work. I'll edit it in probably afterwards. And the Google Hangout toolbox doesn't start in Colombia, but this will not stop me from talking about why for the first time I'm attending Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, going via the long route, maybe via Barcelona. Ask me separately if you want to know why that is happening. So that's a different question. But let's talk quickly about why this is an important event again, which is worth attending. Because interesting enough, I always wanted to go to Mobile World Congress like 10 years ago when I was at Vendors working in the industry. I thought always it was a key event where all the new things were happening. And then kind of like since becoming an analyst, I could have gone, it kind of like died down. Apple moved out of the show. There's less variety in mobile platforms and devices anyway, right? We don't have to talk about Microsoft and BlackBerry. So why is it relevant to attend again, right? It's no longer really about the different vendors. It's really has become, and people don't say that, I'm not sure why, it is really an Android show, right? Apple is the only other relevant platform. It's no longer attending this event, doing their own events. So it's really an Android, and with that actually a Google show. And from that perspective, it's interesting to see that has not been acknowledged as such, but effectively it's showing off new Android typesets. And as such, it's becoming a platform. And from that perspective, I think it's really interesting to see what's happening on the Android Go platform. We know there's over 3 billion Android devices out there in the world. The Android Go platform is moving that even lower from a cost perspective. One announcement flew from my desk, I expect there's going to be more on Android Go, was the ZTE launch of a device which costs $80, and I think will expand the Android ecosystem even more. And then, of course, it's all about the adjacent things, right? Because mobile was shrinking, so Mobile World Congress was smart enough to open up the whole thing. So IoT kind of like makes sense because it's mobile devices, things, right, which you have to connect. So I let that one slide. But hey, blockchain talks at Mobile World Congress, cloud conversation about Mobile World Congress. Well, it matters because effectively mobile has become a platform which has to work with other platforms together, and enterprises have to build software for these, which is my research area, next generation applications. So that's a summary why I'm going to Mobile World Congress 2018. So back to what it really was about is it's all about pre-announcing headsets, and the leading Android provider is Samsung by market share. I think it's in the 40s, if not in the 50s. And Samsung debuted the S9. The S9 is an organic update over the S8, nothing really dramatic. The price, I think, is a little lower. The device will be available in spring, mid-March, second half of March. Of course, comes in 2 sizes. Interesting enough, and that's my irony of this, remember when all the smartphones were in this race to higher resolution? Nothing has come out with more than 12 megapixels. And hey, just for breaking the last glance for BlackBerry, right? This old BlackBerry has a 16 megapixel lens. And pixels matter, no matter what the vendors tell you. Why are they not telling you that anymore? Because, hey, they have their clouds in the background, and these big fat pictures take a lot of storage, and storage is getting cheaper and cheaper, but it still needs to progress in your AI piece and causes compute. So this is the reason why we only see 12 megapixel also in the Samsung S9. Last but not least, right, what should the CxOs look for? There should be opportunities to help your enterprise to disrupt coming from the mobile space. Little talk about virtual reality, little talk about augmented reality. We'll have to see what happens there. That clearly is disruptive, but really hasn't taken off. But the combination of things will be an interesting area to watch. So look for the events there. Follow my coverage. I will be using the MWC18 hashtag. Why waste 2 characters, right? With the 20, everybody knows 2018. Hopefully you have a good time following the coverage. And if you're there, try to pin me down. I'm going to be there from Monday 1 p.m.-ish till Wednesday noonish or so. Well, thanks for watching. This was, again, way too long. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And this was Holger Mueller from Constellation Research. Something is also not so sharp. Follow me on Twitter at HolgerMU. That is HOLGRMU. And Shame on Google. What's going on? Why can't I get the Google Hangout toolbox installed with my logo and all the other goodies? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.